6'11", at forward, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Devin Vassell out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Wembanyama in at center. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Now here's Giannis. Fox feeling it out a bit. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Still able to finish through contact. What toughness by Fox.
Pass to Queen. Williamson against Giannis. Out to the right wing. Here's Queen. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. The coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously, we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Guys, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Castle with it, covered by Williamson. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo. Overcoming the foul and getting the and one chance.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Murray kicks to Williamson. Pass to Murray. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Queen.
A block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Jones, no luck. Spurs leading by 7. Kicks it out to Giannis. Spurs passing it around. A pass to Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Jones, covered by Vassell. To end the run. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Giannis outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Fox against Murray. Pass to Queen. And the Pelicans miss again.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
It's Jones on the wing. Murray against Fox. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, you don't want to give Murray too many of those opportunities. He is lethal in transition.
Here's Castle. Last time out he had 13 points. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Tried to bank it in, but he missed it. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Mavericks. Outside, Fox. To the middle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Queen. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Queen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
And so Giannis will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Back to Wembanyama. And another basket for San Antonio.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Queen. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And stolen by Murray. Outside, Jones. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Wembanyama up top, covered by Williamson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Queen. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Pelicans trail by 14. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Williamson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's San Antonio. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
And it's Williamson missing. Spurs leading by 16. Barnes kicks to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Clock at 6. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Had a hand on it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Take a look now at some numbers for Jones. Last season's performance for him. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of the team.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now, Poole, he had 22 points in the win against Dallas. Pass to Queen to stop the drought. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Harper kicks to Vassell. And here is Barnes. Here's Poole, finding the lane.
Nobody can knife through a lane quite like Jordan Poole.
Spurs leading by 16. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. His 11th attempt is no good. He's made 9 of those 11. Williamson kicks to Poole. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Vassell. Inside, Antetokounmpo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game. Poole on the wing. Covered by Vassell. There's the triple. Poole no good. San Antonio with the ball. It's an 18-point lead coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plans.
And the three ball is good. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
You got to chase Poole off that three-point line, or he will do exactly that.
Right side, Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes. 6 to shoot. Harper wide open. Three-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 15. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Now, Williamson. Antetokounmpo defending. Lets the three fly. And another three for New Orleans.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Barnes left side. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Bay. Jones comes in for Fears. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. So the Pelican 5 right now. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, that's what they want to see. It's so important for Wembanyama to be on the same page with his teammates.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In fourth, the Spurs.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
New Orleans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Back from outside. They get it back. Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. That three off the mark. Pelicans trail by 18. Jones looking for an opening. Castle against Poole. Williamson outside. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. The Spurs making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Poole against Castle. Will it go? A rebound by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fox, no good. Pelicans trail by 19. Jones kicks to Murray. Poole outside. Pass to Queen. Over Wembanyama. And Queen gets it to go.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside, Fox. Now here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Fox against Murray. Over Fox. Murray, no good. Spurs leading by 19. Barnes looking around. Back to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 20 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Williamson kicks to Poole. Murray a screen on Castle. And here's Poole for three.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Down low. Deflects the pass. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Queen. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And you know what? he's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. They get it again, and Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes here for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Pelicans also making a change. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jordan Poole. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Murray outside. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Jones. To end the cold streak. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. That shot is off. The Pelicans shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the left side wing. Pass to Castle. Nice ball moved by San Antonio. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pelicans really having a tough go here. Outside, Jones. Here's Queen. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Williamson outside. Jones, the pass to Murray. Back to Jones. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his third assist on the night. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
That is a textbook blockout to secure the rebound.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys?
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
With the hook shot. On the wing, Johnson. Nothing on the board. Fires from the wing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped. Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fox. Queen.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
On the wing, Giannis. Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring at Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Welcome. I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Fox in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
First team foul.
To the right side. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Jones for 3.
That's a great contest by Vassell. He's got the tools to be a very good defender.
The kick out to Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Spurs leading by 22 and stolen by Murray. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Williamson in the post. Castle covering. And the Pelicans miss again.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Wembanyama up top. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Jones sets the pick for Williamson. Back to Jones. To the inside. Queen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Queen's got 10.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Outside, Fox. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Kept alive. Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Antetokounmpo is such a tough cover. Just dares the defense to foul him on the way out.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And both free throws good for Giannis. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. what sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Fox inside the line. Fox one in from the wing. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Murray kicks to Williamson. A three-pointer off the mark.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox against Murray. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for De'Aaron Fox. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 23 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Here are the Pelicans now. Murray dishes to Williamson. Murray down low. Guarded by Fox.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Inside, here's Queen, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Pelicans with the rebound. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Jones against Fox. From 7. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs. Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the stripe.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Murray. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
Wembanyama high post. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And that's now 30 points for Victor Wembanyama.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, the 3-ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from that.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Misses the jumper.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Williamson outside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Here's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Giannis against Williamson. Here's Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Harper, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. And a change for the Pelicans. Poole's checked in for Williamson. And the basket by Jones.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Wembanyama, a screen on Jones. Antetokounmpo passes to Harper. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team.
Wembanyama looking it over. He gets it in there. Wembanyama's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Murray against Fox. Poole outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Queen. Shoots over Fox. Queen can't get it to go. And so Giannis will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And that's going to be a treble.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Mesey's checked in. Here's Poole. He has 5. Pass to Mesey. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama outside. Harper the pass to Antetokounmpo. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Murray. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. No good from outside. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Poole against Harper. Poole bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Wembanyama, high post. Offline from the high post. Here's New Orleans. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's a good screen to the middle, trying to get something going. And Mesey throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. And here is Harper for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Harper's got 6 points.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
Down low and stolen by Vassell. 59 seconds left in the third. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. It's good from inside. That's 36 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Poole outside. Messi with the ball. Wembanyama on him. Pass to Jones. No one near him. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Spurs shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. It's stolen by Jones. And here is Murray, guarded by Fox. Murray with it. 6 points for him. Here's Messi. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's San Antonio running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Pelican 5 right now. Saddiq Bey is out there with Williamson. Then it's Fears. Then it's Yves Messi. And it's Poole in at the 2. Inside. Bey kicks to Poole. The rebound by the Spurs.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Wembanyama finds Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Williamson in the post. Barnes on him. Count it.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Now, here's Harper. Tight defense on him. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Harper in the corner. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Fears. Offline with his 3. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bey against Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Bey in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. Williamson looking it over. Over Barnes. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They double-team Wembanyama. Johnson, that's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in.
Number 22, Derek Queen.
Barnes left side. Launches a 3. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williamson outside. Down low. And Messi throws it down.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Pass to Castle. Outside Harper. To the middle. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 4. Pulls in another board.
And he's having
as dominant a game on the board as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had two guys who shot the ball well from three and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
They swipe it. Klops in the layup for two.
And we know Poole has speed, and he uses it well to stay out ahead in transition.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Right wing. Here's Queen. Covered by Barnes. To the inside. Unloads from 9. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Messi, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And you look at this Pelicans team, Coach, kind of a wild card in the Western Conference.
Well, Kevin, they have the talent of a top 4 seed, but some serious bumps in the road. I think if their luck improves, the Pelicans could turn things around quickly.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And he recovers it. And grabs the rebound again.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside, Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harper.
Yeah, Murray is getting in close, and he's rewarded with the foul call.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Waters. Off target from outside. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. In the corner, Murray with it. Lets it go from deep and rebounds again.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books. Pass to Williamson. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Murray outside. Out left to the wing from the baseline. And that one comes up a bit short. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Queen. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wembanyama finds Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. And that one, good. Wembanyama's got 48.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Williamson, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
He takes it in. This one for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Back to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Takes it from 10. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Over to the left wing. Queen. Off target from three-point range. Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Cuts off the pass. Murray for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Wembanyama passes to McLaughlin. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Inside. Again, the Pelicans score.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Murray. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most...
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total. Terrific, Allie, thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And we'll see you next time.
Now, let's make this start at 5 for your Chicago Bulls.
Now that the regular season is underway, we can really start to see what these teams are made of, RJ.
Yeah, things will change throughout the year, sure, but in a lot of cases, these are how these teams are going to look all year long. It's time to see if it's all clicking.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Wembanyama out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Here's White after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Vucevic. Tries from 6 feet. Yes, it's good.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. paint. Vucevic with a steal. To the inside. White can't hit. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Offensive rebound. Castle on the wing. Another shot. And he hits the jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's White. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. This one for three. San Antonio with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Vucevic. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Giddey. Back to Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
White against Castle. White, the pass to Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
Wembanyama screen. Ooh, got that one up quick. Fox has got 5 points.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Buzelis. It's Vucevic, high post. Fox against Giddey. 5 on the clock. There's Herter with the 3. Drills it from deep.
You had to know that was coming. You just don't drain one on Herter's team without him coming for revenge.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan. It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. And he's good on the second. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Ryan, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. He's covered by Fox. White with a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Buzelis. With the clock winding down. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vooch, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
And Fox powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 6. Pass to Giddey. Now White. Back to Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Fox. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
The problem with Wemby is how you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk.
Pass to Vucevic. Wembanyama. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Double on Wembanyama. And here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Victor Wembanyama again. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
White looking it over. It's Vucevic, high post. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. He launched that one from way outside. He's got 11.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Buzelis. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. Harper passes to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 10. Out to the right wing. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Fox. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You've got to master little moves like that to be a complete offensive player. Fox did his thing. Yeah, he's got that figured out.
A line change here for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both shots. Chicago's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Dosunmu outside. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Smith. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Jones, the pass to Smith. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Smith's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Antetokounmpo up top. Williams defending. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Vassell. Looking now at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama. And so here is Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Jones against Fox. Clock at 6. Smith outside. Over Wembanyama. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his third basket on the night right there.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Offensive board. Johnson nails the baby hook.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Now Jones. No points yet. Pulls it from the top of the key. Misses off the right iron.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Wembanyama screen. Back to Fox. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Here's Smith. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Smith. Collins, he's checked in for Phillips. So he picks up just one from the line that time. San Antonio leading by 12. Wembanyama, pass to Harper. Wembanyama, screen on White. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside White. Pass to Collins. And he drops it in from the low post.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The three from Wembanyama. Fires in the triple. Wembanyama's got 18.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
White with it. Still without a bucket. Smith no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And so the San Antonio Spurs liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
White against Castle. White, the pass to Giddey. It's the trifecta. Giddey's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
The three from Wembanyama. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Over Giddey. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Smith outside. Left side, Giddey. Back to Smith. Launches a three. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Going inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Okoro on the wing. Back to White. Pass to Dosunmu. White against Castle. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. You know, Richard, after some up-and-down seasons, Coby White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Okoro. And Herter's subbed in for Dosunmu. And San Antonio also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Herter passes to Vucevic. Barnes against Herter. Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. Here's Herter. Rebound by San Antonio.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian?
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And here's Fox. He picked up 15 in their last win against New Orleans.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
White for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Outside Herter. Pass to Vucevic. To stop the drought. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle outside. Shoots over White. And Castle with the basket. On the assist by Antetokounmpo.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Giddey with a screen on Castle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Giddey's got 5 points.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Antetokounmpo inside, covered by Vucevic.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
Giddey scanning the floor. Here's Buzelis, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Both shots good from the stripe. San Antonio with the ball. Outside Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. The shot by Johnson, no good. Well, the Bulls shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Giddey. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Castle for three. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. Well, the Bulls shooting 35% in the second so far. Back to Dosunmu. Vucevic in the post. Wembanyama on him. Dosunmu outside. Back to Vucevic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
Outside Giddey. Outside Herter. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
When you got length for days and you're quick off your feet, it's a problem. Wembanyama will find you.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vuce scores, rebounds, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
Jones, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Outside Wembanyama, launches it from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Vucevic, a screen on Castle. Giddey against Castle. Pass to Buzelis. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Buzelis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Outside Wembanyama. 3-pointer. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jones. Back to Giddey. Over Castle. And it's Giddey missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in the game. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Spurs out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Yeah, these guys are already playing great. I like their futures, brighter than our shiny heads under these lights.
Ah, yes, to be follically challenged. Most rookies don't. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the San Antonio Spurs.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Buzelis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Fox finds Vassell. Down low. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Here's White. Herder from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's on the wing. Fox from deep. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
For 3.
Wembanyama's got his 7th assist here tonight. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. White against Castle. Pass to Vucevic. Knocks down the long J. Vucevic has got 16 points now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Outside Giddey. Now here's White. It's Herder on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. 4 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. Barnes, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. We've talked about this before. Rhythm. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And Allie. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,